guys watch Mike and Molly last night? Bro, I love that guy. He was Paul Blart.
Fact.
Bro,
Low-key when I was a kid. Oh, you go.
Calm down.
When I was a kid, my parents would just watch Two Broke Girls. And every night, I just walk in the living room and just see Two Broke Girls on TV. That shit was traumatizing.
Were they broke?
Yeah.
One was fine, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her name was Max. My little kid self had the biggest thing for her. Sorry.
I just took a poop.
Don't you like Moana?
Yeah, you pedophile.
She's 10.
She's actually not 10. She's 16, but still.
When I watched that
How
shit...
old are you?
When I watched that shit in 8th grade...
You're 26.
What?
You can legally buy a car, you idiot.
I can.
She can't.
She can drive.
No.
No,
when I was in
her
8th
legs
grade,
don't work.
No, it was before.
I was in 8th grade.
She's
I
a
loved
paraplegic.
Moana, bro. When I was in 8th grade, she was so fun.
Did you know Liv and Maddie were the same person?
No fucking way. No fucking... Everything I know is a lie. You're kidding.
I
You're
didn't
kidding.
know that.
Wait, did you actually not know
Wait,
that?
did you know that dog from that...
Dog
when they
with
took
a log?
Yeah, he actually couldn't talk.
No. But you're lying, right?
Did you know Garfield is voiced by Bill Murray? It's
You're
not
telling
actually
me
a cat.
telling me
It's
Bill
not
Murray
actually
isn't
a cat.
actually a cat?
Holy shit. Next thing you're going to tell me is that SpongeBob isn't real. Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
I got some rough news for you.
Oh no.
He's not real.
We heard that.
That was the chair. You did this last episode.
No.
It was the chair squeaking. You thought I shit my pants.
Every podcast, there's a mention of it.
Please don't do that.
Hi.
Welcome to the Midnight Media Podcast. My name is Anthony. I'm joined with my co-host, Brandon Boffman.
That's not my last name, dick
And
face.
Steelboy69.
Yes,
Cobra.
sir.
It's not my name.
Yeah, this is the
Bro, my
Midnight Media
back itches,
Podcast,
shit.
other known as the Nutsack Media Podcast.
Why did you say that?
By our aliases
He wanted-
Logan, and
He
Logan.
wanted to get it out so bad. He was mad
was gonna get it.
that
I
he...
miss Logan. We should bring Logan on here.
I was just thinking that the other day. We got to get Logan as a guest.
We should do a tier list.
They can finally a tier list of all of our friends.
No, just a tier list in general. Rank
Tier-
our friends.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. That might be the most problematic thing you've said, and you've said some pretty bad things.
That's so fun. No, tier list would be funny, though. We should do that. Anyways.
We are not doing a movie.
Yeah, we're going back to our roots. Kinda.
Roots?
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That is a really good movie.
To our first.
Hey, welcome to the Midnight Media.
I don't even know if I can use this.
You can use it. Let's keep it in.
Okay.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is good, but Popeyes is better.
I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Depends, bro. I'm not gonna
Popeyes... Oh,
lie.
man.
I like Chick-fil-A chicken better. I can't lie to you.
I
but
like
Popeyes,
choking on those biscuits.
What? But I don't know. It depends because the waffle fries are good, but sometimes them seasoned fries at Popeyes.
Bro, the Cajun fries? Oh my
It's
goodness.
It's Cajun, not Cajun, you fucking
Cajun
idiot.
heat.
Oh
Cajun
my
heat.
god, I could use some
Cajun heat.
gin.
You're
Some gin?
19.
Wait a minute.
I am not
You're
19.
actually 20,
you
actually.
fucking idiot.
Wait, what segment are we doing first? Miles?
I
Movies?
think we should do...
I think we should tell them what the fuck we're doing instead of
Yeah,
music.
I was about to, and then you yelled at me.
No, because you yelled at me, dick.
I would never
watch
yell
it back.
at anybody.
That's not true.
I might
Alright,
edit it out, so it seems like you're the bad guy.
So what we're doing today?
Get ready to get gaslighted, idiot.
You can't gaslight the master gaslighter.
Dude,
You know this funny little thing
calm
called
down. Calm down.
You're up here, man. I need you down here.
You guys got to stop.
Audio listeners, love you to death. Brandon's acting like a toddler.
No.
Bro.
No, you're
Bro,
not.
we're trying
you're
to
not gonna
create-
gaslight
we
me.
are trying
You're not
to-
going to gaslight
We are
me.
trying to create the solution. You're being the problem.
Stop. Because I'm going to get pissed. Stop.
It's almost like we're gaslighting
Baby
you.
raging.
That's what I'm doing right now. It's working. But today what
He's
we're...
all amped up on caffeine.
Bro, I'm
Shouldn't have it
trying
after
to...
six.
I'm trying to progress the podcast,
progress.
and you're just not
Hurry
letting
up
me.
and progress it.
So, don't cut me off. So what we're doing today, we're So,
come on.
So what we're doing today...
We're gonna do a list of our top 10 favorite movies, but first we're gonna do the summary
Marmaduke.
of Marmaduke, but not actually. We're doing Miles Morales, the video game. Yeah, we're going to a video game.
We're going back to our first episode.
If you've only watched us,
Fuck
damn,
you.
you're stupid. Because we did a whole
2 episodes. Terrible
we did one.
2.
No, we did
No, we did
one.
We did 2.
On Ragnarok?
Oh, I was talking about we did 2 on... never mind. Go.
Yeah, just on Spotify we did...
You should go check those out. They're probably terrible.
They sound real bad, but they're all right. I mean, they're funny, I think. I don't know. I did listen to one the other day. It just sounded real bad. So, sorry about that.
So you just did right now.
Yep.
Me?
I'm head scratching.
The back of my neck hurt. It itched.
Okay, so we're going to start with our first game reviews since episode 1. And we didn't really even do a good job in the last
did a
one.
terrible one because we never finished the game.
I finished the game.
Well, I'm talking
Guys,
about we didn't finish the game in that.
You lost the game.
Fuck you. No way you just did that to me.
You lost the game. You thought of the game.
You lost. Everybody that's watching
Dude,
this lost the
don't
game.
watch this. You're gonna lose the
You
game.
It's
lost the
too
game.
late. It's too
Oh.
late. It's too late.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna
lost.
post on my Instagram. Don't watch this episode
Please.
this week. You're gonna lose.
You're gonna reverse psychology some people. You're gonna gaslight them into our episode.
Just post it that you lost the games and they all lost the game, and then they'll be mad.
Damn, babe. Gaslight's a pretty big word. Are you sure? I think
What the
your friends are
fuck
just
doing?
saying words.
What is this idiot doing? What is
Babe,
this moron doing?
calm down, babe.
Don't call me babe. I'm not your
Babe.
babe, bro.
All right, we doing the movies? Let me open my phone.
No, we're not.
Movie.
We're doing the game first.
Oh,
idiot.
all right.
first?
You fucking idiot. You
I heard
baboon.
I heard the instructions wrong. I'm not good in instructions. I need help. What the fuck is you? What sound are you making?
I don't know.
Audio listeners, he's trying to laugh, but I don't think he can.
I'm capably not.
Capably?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Anyways, Miles Morales the game.
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Miles Morales.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Pretty
Well,
good
that's
game.
a good album.
That's a really good album.
Okay, it starts off a year after the first Spider-Man game. Pretty cool, right? We get to see some time progress.
It's over Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Yay.
man.
Happy
Christmas.
holidays. Oh, by the way, we're wearing PJs. I'm wearing my Miles Morales PJs.
I'm wearing flannel ones.
I have gray sweats on.
Yeah, we just woke up from our sleepover.
He winked for the audio listeners, but we didn't.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
we
I
did.
said the audio listeners thing now, because now you're including them and they feel special.
I know. I just want to make them all warm and toasty inside.
I guess, but we don't have many audio listeners.
We have a couple. I don't know them. I don't know anybody that actually listens
are
to
you?
us. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Uh-oh, I just got a text.
It's a bad text.
Oh.
We'll figure this out later. So it starts a year after the first Spider-Man game, and he moved to Harlem with his mom because his dad died, unfortunately.
Seriously? His dad died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the game. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot his dad died.
His dad,
In the
his
first
dad
one.
was the police officer that got killed.
Hey, Spider-Man!
Hey, police officer.
Did? I actually,
How you
I
doing,
actually forgot that
Spider-Man?
happened. I more think about the movie when the Prowler died, so I get it mixed up.
Who's the Prowler?
Holy shit. This fucking idiot.
Who are
are
you
you
talking to over there?
The nerd clusters that I have sitting on the couch that are staring at me.
They're just straight sweet. I don't...
It's so
Not
good.
They're not. I mean, they're all right, but they're not like.
They're good.
rather a Hershey kiss.
I'll kiss you.
Okay, so the first mission is when a prison transport goes wrong and Rhino escapes.
Why'd you just...
Rhino
stop?
beats Peter up. He fucking throws him into a wall. Then Miles finds himself 1v1 and he beats the shit out of Rhino with a new power.
Unless you
He's
suck
got a
at the
venom
game.
punch.
Unless you suck at the game, then you ain't beating
I guess then
anyone.
you get your ass beat. I guess. I don't know. It's not
Then
very hard
both
to beat him.
You
but
and Spider-Man die.
Spider-Man.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Then, well, I mean, they're both Spider-Man.
Which one's which? I'm Spider-Man, you're
How
Spider-Man,
can you tell
you're
the difference?
we're all Spider-Man.
What? Peter's leaving for a while
You know.
with MJ for her job, and he gives Miles a new suit.
What the fuck is that?
And I just put in quotations, it's ass, because it looks like shit.
What the fuck?
Oh,
you
is that
can't
the
say
pajama
that.
suit? The pajama suit sucks.
It's no,
It's
that's
a callback, but it
yeah, it's from the
sucks.
Miles' first appearance in the Ultimate Comics.
Just because it's
doesn't
just
matter.
just because it's the original doesn't
listen,
mean it's not bad.
listen.
It's so bad.
So the way that Miles originally got that suit was it was right when Peter died in the Ultimate Comics, and so he went to he had just newly acquired his spider powers. So he went to a Halloween costume shop or something and just bought a Spider-Man costume, and it was like so shitty and didn't fit him at all. So I can get why it's like it's
Oh,
meant
so
to
they
be
copied
bad.
it bar for bar in the movie. In Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it didn't look like that.
it looks worse, but it's the same thing. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
movie about its origins.
Yeah, I guess
fucking
that's
idiot.
true. Sorry! I'm sorry!
Damn, you're racist, huh?
What?
You're just hating all over Miles Morales.
Dude, I love Miles Morales.
That's not what you were saying just a minute ago before we started this podcast.
Actually, that would have been like 15 minutes ago.
11 minutes, actually.
Oh.
No, we...
12 minutes.
Okay. He goes to stop a break-in and learns about new
What break-in?
enemies, the Underground, and Roxxon's plans.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Stop gaslighting.
That didn't
He's
actually
gaslighting
happen.
you. Oh my god, here we go.
And Roxxon's plan with Simon Krieger for a new type of energy.
What a
called...
fucking name. Imagine being Simon Krieger.
That's not that bad.
Hey, Kriegs!
It just goes
That
with
sounds
Simon.
really much like a slur. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't like
Really
that.
much like
Shut
a
up,
slur.
you
Wow, my
Krieger.
English is terrible. Wow, bro, you throw that around like that? Jesus Christ.
And Miles, after that, Miles goes home, and we find out his mom, Rio, love that movie, is
It's a great movie.
running for city council, and he invites his friends, or she invites his friends. Genki, that's a bad name.
His name sucks.
Well, no, Genki was just staying with them for break because his parents
That's
just
right.
forgot him.
Yeah.
But she invites Finn over, who was his former friend, but they lost touch when he went to a new school.
What a weird name, Finn.
Finn is a bad name as well. A lot of bad names
There
here.
is a lot of bad names.
I'm
Miles
sorry
is the
about
only
that.
cool one. And Aaron.
Miles.
Cool.
Aaron's cool.
Uncle Aaron.
Uncle, that's an awesome uncle name.
That is pretty sick.
Unc, hey, Unc, how you doing, Unc?
That's
Who's
got to be
your
racist.
favorite
Holy
Unc? Mine's
shit.
Shannon
What?
Sharp. He's my
Uh,
favorite Unc.
I think my favorite Unc is my uncle.
Iroh?
Yeah, actually, yes, that is my favorite uncle.
Smacking them shits. Can you get
Bro,
ready?
stop. We're not doing this again.
Can you
I
get
No.
don't do nothing.
I'm not taking another
Smuckers.
drink. Stop it. It's
I
not
love
gonna happen
peanut
again.
butter.
You could be the fucking Skippy kid.
Dude.
The baby with the
I got
peanut
some
butter.
news for you. My cat's name is Skippy.
No way. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm in disbelief. You're gonna make me shit my pants.
What's your dog's name, Jiff?
That was the
That's the
chair.
chair. That was-
Stop
the
this
chair.
fucking.
I
That
can't
was the chair.
tell.
That was the chair.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Better have been the chair. It better have been the fucking chair, bro.
If I get a whiff.
Look at him.
20 minutes.
Why are you
If
hovering
I
over?
get a whiff.
Why are you hovering over the can? Like you'd actually. He's crying. What a toddler. How are you gonna? Bro, look at the fucking
Peanut
Warhead
butter?
logo. Look at the Warhead logo. Holy shit. Bro says I'm not gonna.
Bro,
drink.
swallow, bro. Come on.
Professional swallower. Holy
Bro,
shit. Bro, really?
Bro,
no.
just suck it in, kid.
He really. No.
He hit me. He hit me.
He really said,
Assault.
I'm not gonna drink.
I'm
10
not-
seconds later,
Bro, you
chugging
got
a Red
thirsty.
Bull.
It's okay. Bro, there's 20 fluid ounces in there. That's crazy, bro.
He probably
Bro,
like,
you-
he
you're
probably
getting-
like 4 in his mouth right now.
Bro, he's got so much in his mouth. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's
got
gonna
it.
swallow.
He
He's
got
gonna
it.
swallow.
He's
three,
getting ready.
two,
Why are you
one.
Your hands not gonna do anything.
Bro, he's got some shit dripping.
Audio
He's
listeners,
drip or
Brandon
drown.
is dying.
He's
is
drip or
dead.
drown right now. Oh my goodness. Go for it, kid. Take a sip. Do it. Bro, the pressure's gonna get it out
Oh
of your
my
ears.
god.
He got it.
Nice job.
That was the same fucking bit last week. Last episode that we
this
did
time,
that.
This time he didn't have to leave. Hey, props, man.
I feel like he was gonna piss his pants if he held it any longer.
I'm getting better at swallowing fruit.
What?
Yankee makes an app for for Spider-Man
No way.
to help find more crime, and his uncle is the first one to use it. He fixes all the problems for his uncle, but Uncle Aaron knows that he's Spider-Man and wants him to call him if he ever has questions and stuff.
The Prowler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know he's the Prowler yet, though. Sorry.
Bless you.
I got a sneeze cooking. He fixes... I got that. I read that line. He meets Finn because they plan to meet before that, and she's not telling him something
Yeah, they were
about her
really
brother. So he's like really nervous and intrigued about that. Thoughts on that? Is she intrigued?
Why are you guys on stools?
Midget.
I'm not on stools. I'm just 7 foot tall.
7 foot tall? You mean 7 feet tall, you absolute fucking baboon? You buffoon?
That's actually
You're
offensive.
You're neurally impaired. Fucking idiot.
Oh, my ass hurts.
Oh,
My
that's
ass
weird.
hurts from
Yeah,
the stool.
I
You
don't.
don't want the stool.
I thought you were 7 feet tall.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the stool doesn't hurt my ass. I mean, what?
I thought you were just standing there like that.
The underground, next, it cuts to the underground doing a diversion attack on Rio's rally, which is his mom. What?
They're gonna see that!
No.
Yeah,
What happened?
when you said underground, you just looked at me and mouthed railroad.
Oh, you mean the
What are you
Fallout
talking about?
people?
You're making that up.
Stop!
Audio listeners, Brandon's making something up.
I'm not!
I should make this only audio so
No!
nobody knows.
Audio
No!
listeners love you to death. Brandon just said a bad.
He
Let's
mouthed
keep on.
out a really bad word.
Stop!
guys.
No, actually, we're gonna get canceled. Stop!
What do you care?
They do a diversion attack at Rio's rally. I love that
Rio.
movie.
Great movie.
They
I love great.
But they do it so they can steal new form, which is the energy from Roxxon. Spider-Man shows up, and he fights the leader of the underground called the Tinkerer. The Tinkler.
What a stupid. I'm sorry, but what a gay ass name.
I mean,
Whoa, homophobe.
and she escapes after he finds out it's Finn.
You thought of it, dude.
I'm not homophobic. My cousin's gay.
That's not okay.
Sorry, I'm not homophobic. I love gay people.
Okay.
Corey, do you want to kiss to show him that?
What?
My God.
He can turn invisible too. That's a new power to escape Roxxon because they blame him.
That scene on the bridge actually is such a cool fucking
It
scene.
is.
I think this game came out like in a very high time and where we were society as a whole was going through a lot of shit.
Society.
I was trying to be serious, but okay.
Yeah,
Why
you're
so
right.
serious?
But where we like our country as a whole was going through some like shit. So that was a very well acted scene, very well portrayed
True.
scene.
True.
I respect them a lot for doing something like that. 'Cause I know a lot of people won't.
After the attack, Miles asks his mom to stop running, but she won't. But she inspires him to make his own suit, the coolest suit in Spider-Man's collection.
The
Of
base
any of
black
them.
one.
Oh yeah, that shit's
That is
Black
sick.
and red, yeah, no, that
that's
shit's hard.
fire.
That is
That
sick.
shit is
I like
hard.
the one from the Miles Morales movie though, like the spray painted on. That's
Into
sick.
Spider Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool and
That's
all.
my favorite.
But-
I think this one's better. Honestly,
It
the
might
spray
be.
paint
It might
is
be.
cool, but it's only really cool because it defines his character more.
That's true.
because he's more of an artist than this
That's true.
Miles.
That's
this
true.
Miles more
That's
of a
true.
tech guy.
I do like the suit a lot.
Yeah, in both the game and the movies, their suits very well portray them equally
Facts.
as much.
Facts.
Plays well to their character.
To find out more about why Finn is doing this, he goes to Finn's old like house or shop where him or her family used to work, and he finds out that her brother created new form, but it was killing them because it's like toxic.
Oh no!
And
Oh no!
they plan to go destroy the new form reactor that he made. So he tracks her phone to go, and that goes to a new form lab, and confronted by the Prowler, and then he reveals it's his uncle, and his uncle helps him break into the new form lab, and then he absorbs all the energy from the reactor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks it in.
What?
He sucks it up.
The Prowler missions are really cool, but the suit that you get sucks.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
suit
I was
is
so disappointed.
fucking mid. Oh my god! I think one of my favorite suits in the game is either Into the Spider-Verse suit or the Uptown Pride one. Just because that yellow, like yellowish gold, that
Yeah.
shit's so fucking fire.
Yup.
I think that's it. Oh, after they escape the lab after destroying the reactor,
What happens next?
he tells Miles to not tell Finn that he's Spider-Man and tell him to sneak into the Underground's lab to get what they're doing.
Yeah, I think Miles should murder Finn.
What? That's not the
my.
Spider-Man way.
No, see, that's not Spider-Man. Come on, man. Let's be realistic.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't say it.
Say what?
Nothing. Keep going.
What?
What does that mean?
He convinces her he wants to join the Underground and gets a tour and information, and then he leaves, comes back as Spider-Man, and finds out her plan
Bro is devious, for real.
to blow up Roxxon with the new form. So she is literally a terrorist.
Pigeoning us. He's pigeoning us.
I can see you.
What are you talking about?
What?
Look at him.
I understand what you're doing. I don't know why. You look like a pedophile. Yeah. See?
I'm not the only one in the room.
What? This is gonna become a joke. This is
No,
not
it's
a joke. Oh my god.
Actually, you were under law fine, so it's alright, pal.
You're right.
Yeah, he's good.
You're right.
How about you?
What? No, we're not.
I don't know.
We're not pushing
I
this
don't-
narrative.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Moana.
He chases down Finn. Oh, God. He chases down Finn and reveals his identity to her. Bad move, pal.
Bad move.
He talks to his uncle about that, and he tells his uncle where they're meeting, and Aaron fucking snitches on him and tells Roxxon where they're gonna meet, and then Roxxon uses an enhanced Rhino. They took the captured Rhino and made him enhanced.
Yeah, and then Rhino fucking kills him.
Yeah,
Game over.
he beats
dies.
the living shit out of him, and that's about it. I mean, beats the shit out of him. And then Miles uses his powers to escape the prison, though, after getting interrogated by
Interrogated?
Damn.
Sorry, I got the sniffles.
This movie moves fast.
It's,
Not movie. This game. This game is so
I
short.
was just about
It's
to
very
say,
short.
Yeah, it's pretty fast for a movie.
It's fun though.
It's 12 hours. A 12-hour long movie would be crazy.
Is that really how long it takes to beat the game?
I think it's
12
like
hours?
8.
Yeah,
It's
like short.
it's a really short game.
Um,
It's also like one of those side
it was
filler
supposed
games.
to be a DLC, but it got too long, so they just released it as a full game.
I didn't know that actually.
I swear I read that somewhere a couple years ago. But I might be gaslighting you, so I don't know.
That would make sense though.
That he's gaslighting me.
Yeah, they defeat Rhino together after they escape, but then he finds out that the blast is gonna blow up all of Harlem as well, so she'd be a real terrorist. And then she tries to kill Rhino. He attacks her, and then Finn beats the living shit out of him and says, "I'll fucking kill you if you ever get near me again."
I don't know if you could say terrorist and Harlem in the same sentence.
What?
Why not?
New York? has a bad past with terrorists.
But she was
But
one.
she was a terrorist. She's blowing up New York. It's not New Jersey.
Sorry.
After he gets the shit beat out of him, he goes to his mom, and she finds out that he's Spider-Man, and he tells her everything. And then that's a really cool scene, I think.
Yeah, that is
agree.
a very deep and emotional scene that you don't really get to see in the movie, because in the movie, Miles more has an emotional connection with his father, but and that's how it typically is in the comics. Up until, spoiler alert, his father dies in the comics.
Must have
True.
piss.
But yeah, so you don't really get to see that in the movie. His emotional connection with his mother, but once his father dies in the comics, he has a much more significant emotional connection with his mom,
And
they really flesh that out here in the game.
yeah, because you basically don't see him with his dad
Yeah,
in this. You do a little bit, and he does love his dad. He shows that quite a bit.
Yeah,
In the
he
game, in the
very-
first
he
one,
very
but
much struggled with that.
You don't see like a personal side of it because you don't see it until basically he dies. You don't
Yeah.
get introduced.
That's why I'm so excited for this Spider-Man 2. That shit's gonna be fucking
Oh
fire.
yeah, that's gonna be really
Miles
good.
Morales?
Yeah, they're gonna
Or-
flesh out his character a shit ton more.
This Miles Morales 2, or are you talking about the
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2,
2,
the video game?
Yeah, the video.
I think
That would
both
be
of them
good.
are gonna be fantastic.
that is true.
That's true.
Genki and his mom evacuate the blast zone. Well, they start to, and Miles is captured by his uncle though to protect him from basically getting blown up. So, but he escapes using his venom punch, or his venom bite, or whatever the hell he calls it. Okay. And then he goes to the museum where Finn is. They fight again, but that it's like a flashback scene where you see
Yeah.
that they were best friends.
Dude,
and how
playing that shit was so annoying.
her brother was so I hated that.
I hate that fucking part.
because it was like it was so slow.
But you could see in that flashback scene, you could see that
They were
Miles,
best friends.
Well, yeah, but Miles ran into Peter and Doctor Octopus.
Yeah,
before,
I thought
like,
that was the coolest part.
that was like my favorite part of that section.
It's
but other
really
than that, I
not.
fucking hated that
It's
shit.
not that important to the game, but yeah.
It's just a cool little cameo.
cameo from Spider-Man.
He was Spider-Man at that time.
I forgot that mission existed entirely.
It's a
Very-
war
it's a very
zone in the
forgettable
street,
mission.
but Uncle Aaron comes to help people to safety, and then he goes and fights Finn. Finn is like trying to kick his ass the entire time.
Keyword trying.
Until she realizes the reactor, she sees it starting to do its shit, and realizes that, oh fuck, I'm about to kill like a fuckload of people. So
Yeah, that's exactly.
and
what
then she
says,
falls
by
off the
way.
fucking roof. He saves her. All is forgiven. Then he diffuses the bomb by absorbing all of the energy, and he's gonna fucking blow up too. He's a bomb himself at that point.
He is the bomb.
He is the
Oh
bomb.
my God.
And then but Finn picks him up, flies him into the middle of the air, and he evaporates her.
That's
That's
what
what
happens.
happened.
She just fucking disappears.
Yeah, because I don't even know how he survived, but he fell back down and he was fine. And then it cuts to a few weeks later where,
Spider-Man back.
Uncle Aaron turned in everybody at Roxxon,
Sure.
and then he got a reduced sentence, all that shbiz.
Yeah,
And then
he fed no.
Spider-Man's back, they catch up, and
You do a
then
great
there's
job.
there's an extra scene where you see the Green Goblin get born, pretty much.
Do you?
With Harry. Yeah, Harry gets
That's
let out.
that's not the Green Goblin. He's the Venom.
Whatever he is. I don't know.
I didn't see it. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, his dad
Yes.
releases him from the chamber that he was in the first one. You saw him in the original Spider-Man game.
Oh shit, I don't remember that. But I just remember like the scene where they're like sitting up top and he's like, "He did a great job running the city while I was gone."
Yeah, he actually did a bad job.
Realistically, actually,
But I gotta say, this game was really
it was
fun.
fun.
But
it was
too
a fun
short.
little
It was
for what
so
it was.
short.
It was very good, and because comparatively, if you're comparing it to the Arkham franchise, this game is what Arkham Origins was. It's just a filler game for the until the next big game, because
That's fair.
this whole game, it was just a bunch of reused assets from Spider-Man
Yeah.
PS4. It's literally just New York, but covered in snow. Same size map, same everything. There's no like extra places you can
Yeah.
go into or anything.
I liked swinging around as Miles. I just like the music and all
Yeah,
that.
I really like the way he like incorporates his own like flair into it. You can
I
do
liked
tricks
it.
with it, and then when you're swinging, you can do and like after you let go of the rope, you can do some tricks, and then when you start swinging again, the trick like incorporates into your swing.
Honestly, I liked swinging around as Miles more than I did as Peter.
Yeah, it's because they give it a lot more fun. It'll make it a lot more fun
because he's a kid.
yeah.
I mean
Because
that's all,
Peter's
yeah.
like 8 years into this shit now.
Yeah.
He's more
He's all
serious
business.
about it. Yeah, he's all business. He's more serious about it. I mean, obviously not as serious because Spider-Man doesn't get that
Yeah.
serious. But with
he
Miles,
knows
Comparatively.
he's
Yeah,
seen much more
comparatively
death
speaking.
and much more. I mean,
Miles-
he's a hardened
Miles
superhero.
is like the fucking high school Spider-Man, and he acts
Yeah.
like how you would a high school Spider-Man would act. Miles is arguably one of my favorite characters.
He is my favorite
In Marvel.
Spider-Man.
It's
Perfect.
hard.
It's pretty much tied for me. I love both of them.
That's
The
fair.
last couple things that have come out for him have been fantastic.
That's true.
His comic run recently, especially, has been fucking phenomenal.
I don't know. I really, really like Miles. He's one of my favorite superheroes ever.
It's,
Spider-Man in general, both
Yeah,
of them are just
yeah.
elite level type of guys.
but I don't know. Miles just like speaks out probably to me and Corey the most, just because like obviously Spider-Man, he's always been poor,
Yeah.
but Miles like growing up in a fucking like shithole
Yeah.
and shit like that, and like not having shit. It's like inspirational. To a
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get onto our next segment. I mean, we can rate it, but you all know we're gonna give it
It's a 10.
9 or
It's
a
easy.
10.
It's a
Easily a
perfect
10.
for what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
for what it is, it's
what
a
it is,
10.
Or just being a filler game, that shit is a 10. Hey, you dropped something.
that was my cap.
I got it for
Oh
you.
nope, never touching that again. I don't know where your feet have been. Oh god damn it.
Okay.
No cap. All right. So our next segment is ranking our top 10 favorite movies. And a little bit of an explanation why and other things. Okay. Yeah. He brought the moose out. You can see it, by the way.
You
So-
just put it behind the fucking plants.
Oh, yeah.
Moose. Thanks.
All right. Brandon, you want to go first? Your number one movie of all time.
We should go 10-1.
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Whoopsie.
No, we
Okay.
should start out with our honorable mentions
I
first.
don't
I don't
really
have any. I just put it
don't
as a
have
joke.
any.
My honorable mention is the first Minions movie from 2015, directed by Pierre Coffin and Kyle Balda.
Yeah, those are some
put
real heavy
directors?
hitters.
Jesus
I
Christ.
did not. I mean, I know most of them, but
I don't.
Oh, but yeah, the stellar movie. It just doesn't fit into my top 10.
Say your 10 because he doesn't have an honorable mention.
Right. My actual 10 though is Baby Driver in 2017, directed by Edgar Wright.
Jeez,
Yep.
you got all this extra information.
Dude, I remember when I first saw this movie. I think it was that very first summer I came up to Wisconsin to visit you.
Yeah?
It was me and my mom, and then I think we watched it one night or something. I don't know, but I remember watching it, and I was like, wow, that's so fucking cool because he drives a Subaru WRX, one of my favorite fucking
Yeah.
cars
With
ever.
the earbuds.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking cool,
I watched it with my dad. I love that movie.
dude.
that's a fire movie. I love it.
And the main
in my
character's
top
name,
20.
get this, the main character's name's Baby.
Yeah. I loved it, baby.
It is a very phenomenal film, and I'd
That's
recommend you
cool.
watching it. We might cover it one day if you like it.
Actually.
Yeah, these are all movies that are very easily covered for us, and they're all really good movies. I'm gonna go with my number 10, and that is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is the best spaghetti western of all time. It is so good. Yeah, they're in Italy.
Oh.
They're made in Italy, that's what I
Oh.
call that. But it's a western. It's the best western of all time.
Giant
Clint
spaghetti
Eastwood.
monster. Giant flying.
Stop
spaghetti
insulting my
monster.
religion.
It's a great religion.
It's perfect. All these I would give either a 9 or a 10.
The religion.
No, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It has Clint Eastwood. It's got a lot of cool action moments. He's
Clint
badass
Eastwood's
as
a very
hell.
Good actor. I
It's
love that guy.
awesome. I love that. I just love it. It's one of my
Good song.
all
too.
times.
Good song. By Gorillaz. Anyways, as honorable mention, I put Marmaduke. Thought it'd be pretty funny to say, but my real number 10 is Iron Man 1.
That is
I
respectable.
watched that when I was like 5 years old, and that was like obviously the start. Really, I know the Incredible Hulk is technically, but realistically,
No,
Iron Man 1
was.
This is like the start of the MCU. But as a kid watching Iron Man 1, I was like baffled. That was my love for like my first love of like superheroes.
Yeah, he's the
Was
best.
Iron Man 1? It came out when I was 5.
Right.
It
So,
was the
It was crazy.
best one up until I want to say just Infinity War.
Yeah, Iron Man 1 is that holds its place for me.
I would say it's
Yeah.
the second best superhero Marvel movie of all time. Because there's
For the
Batman.
MCU,
there's
yeah.
Batman movies that are better, but
Well, and
this-
Spider-Man too. But yeah,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd put it above Spider-Man 1 though.
Yeah, I would too.
I would too.
Spider-Man 1's fun, but it's not like
Yeah.
the best. Are we going to number 9?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, for my number 9 film, it is Avengers Infinity War,
That's fair.
2018, directed by the Russo brothers. It is arguably, it's not my personal favorite MCU movie, but I can't really put my personal favorite. My personal favorite's No Way Home. But that's just because I'm blinded by
Yeah.
nostalgia watching.
It's
I'm sure there's probably a lot of like writing
yeah.
fuck ups in that, but Infinity War it just does such a perfect job because the way it's set up from Civil War, everyone's split, everyone's divided, and then it's kind of a callback to Age of Ultron when they're arguing when they created Ultron, and they're saying Tony Stark was talking about the wormhole that would open up in the first,
Yeah.
and he's saying that's the end game, and then saying and when they come, and we'll lose. And then Captain America said, we'll lose together. In this movie, they fucking lose, and they were split up. They weren't
Yeah.
together. And that, like, Civil War, like, perfectly set that up. Setting the tension between Captain America
Yeah.
and Iron Man, and everyone just not being together to fight this head on. Because if they were together, I'm, like, 90% sure they could have won. But they didn't, because they were all
Nah.
split up.
My
Infinity
favorite, my
And then Thanos, he's a perfect Marvel villain.
Yeah.
MCU villain, I should say. MCU villain.
my favorite part of that was just oh my god, it
have-
was the most built up movie
Yes,
of
it was.
all time.
I still remember when that came out. That shit was so fucking
My
hype.
favorite scene ever. My favorite scene in that movie has to be shoulda went for the head.
Oh,
That's one of the
badass.
coldest
That
lines
is
ever
badass.
uttered in fucking. Not I don't want to say movie history, but Marvel history.
It's badass.
I personally like the all that for a drop of blood.
Yeah, that was
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
God.
When Iron Man was going fucking full, like
Iron Man
Bro
used
was fucking-
everything.
yeah.
He used every power
Yeah.
from all
and then
of them.
Thanos
all
just
of
drops
them.
a fucking moon on his face.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, for a movie to like, it's
It
really
just
rare.
stands
for
It
a
is
super-
very-
It's a rare for a superhero movie to have the heroes just flat out lose.
Yes, it was
I
a
think
very
that's why it's so
ambitious
good.
movie, and it could have flopped. I'm not gonna lie, the movie
Yeah.
had potential to flop.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
flop.
Well,
it would
I
have
don't
done
really-
a lot of money, but
yeah,
it wouldn't
I
have
don't
been
think
good.
it would have been a good movie. It had a lot of potential to not be good because no one wants to see their favorite
Yeah.
superheroes lose when they go to see their movie.
Yeah, if it
But
came out.
this,
Yeah.
the Russo brothers perfectly directed this.
Yeah.
It is, in my opinion, one of the best directed Marvel movies ever.
Yeah, it is. I think that's pretty undeniable for me, at least.
Okay. Is it my yeah?
Yeah, number 9.
I'm gonna go with Star Wars Episode 5.
That's good.
The best
That
Star
is
Wars
very good.
movie ever made. The best Star Wars piece of media ever made. It is perfect.
Yes.
The fight scenes are perfect. The drama is perfect. Everything. I love everything about that movie. It's when I was a kid, I was actually not that big of a Star Wars fan. Until I was like 8 or 9, and then I watched it. I went on a movie marathon with my dad, and I remember the first time seeing this, everything about it, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I had to put it up
It's
there.
amazing. It would be in my top 5, but I wanted to limit myself to one per Star Wars. I didn't want to put, because I could have filled my entire list like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put a lot of like the because Marvel movies and all that, they have this
Yeah.
path that they follow.
yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me for like not original content because it's not technically
Yeah.
original. So I kind of take a point off from that, but it is still amazing movies. So
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of them. but I'm gonna put like original content over it. It's
That's fair. That's fair. I just wanted to limit myself for like a bunch of stuff.
yeah,
so
no. I understand
Yeah.
most people putting them really high. It's just that's my personal kind of rating.
Mine's not a serious. I got Tommy Boy at 9. I think it's funny, but I have a lot of connections to watch that with my dad, and I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me. I really like.
I think it's his best movie. I think it.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know.
Chris Farley's. I love
Yeah.
Tommy Boy, man. Great movie.
Well,
Great.
rest
Probably
in
David
peace.
Spade's best movie too.
You're not wrong. Bro looks like Luke in that movie. Anyways, yeah, great movie.
So are we on to 8?
8. I have a lot of funny ones. Y'all got some. I got some fun.
All
I
right,
like comedies.
my number 8 was Into the Spider-Verse 2018 by Peter Ramsey,
got
Bob
that too.
Peters. I don't know how to say his last name, and Rodney Rothman. That is Into the Spider-Verse, in my opinion, is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It is quite
it's my
possibly the
favorite.
best. It is
It's
won
that or
multiple
Spirited
awards.
It's on my
Away.
list too.
It has won multiple awards for its animation, its acting, its writing.
I mean, it's
everything.
inspiring an entire new generation
Exactly.
of
It is
animation.
for-
Well, even if you watch like Puss in Boots 2, the
yeah,
animation
it's
is
Yes, it was-
inspired.
yes.
It's awesome.
And then not only that, but it's just I'm not gonna lie to you. For a while, I didn't really have that much to go off of from Miles, other than
Yeah.
like the few comics I've read about
I think it was
Miles.
everyone's introduction for the
But
most part.
this was my first real introduction to Miles, and it made
did
me
it.
fall in love with the character. And Shameik Moore plays Miles perfect.
Actually,
I
yeah.
also
Perfect.
love like the side plots of with the love
Yes.
story and Uncle
the-
Aaron
Great
and
movie.
Dude, it is so phenomenally written. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll say more to it later, but yeah.
my number 8 is Saving Private Ryan. That is the best
Yeah.
war movie of all time.
That's-
I
You have to
love
save
the
Ryan's
second best war movie of all time.
No one's gonna laugh at that, right?
What?
is it?
I said, why did you gotta save Ryan's privates?
Steven Spielberg went crazy in this movie. It is amazing. It is so gritty. It is so just gross to watch. It is a gross movie to watch. Seeing people's guts hanging out, them killing not innocent soldiers, but soldiers that already surrendered. It shows the bad side of war. It shows every part, ugly or clean. It shows a guy that got ripped in half with a machine gun, and then they used morphine to kill him because they used the last of their morphine to kill him. It's chill. It gives me chills. That movie is just so sad. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing movie. It's
When
a life-changing
Spielberg isn't
movie.
directing Transformers movies, he can make some pretty fucking good movies.
He made a Transformer movie?
Dude, he directed like the first 4, I think.
No, that was Michael Bay.
Yeah, it was Michael
Oh
Bay.
fuck, wrong person. Shit, sorry.
My 8. God, you gotta do some fun. I got White Chicks. I love White Chicks.
White-
White Chicks is so funny. Saving Private
Dude,
Ryan
it-
and White Chicks. I fucking love. I don't know. You guys like the serious movie? A lot of my movies.
I love comedies.
I love-
but there's
I
a
love-
lot of flaws in them, but they're perfect.
Yeah, if
for
I'm
what
gonna
they
sit
are.
down and watch a movie, I'm not. Sometimes, like 9 times out of 10, I'm not putting on something serious. I'm putting
Yeah,
something I can
that's-
just casually
That's
watch.
Yeah,
true.
that
I'm not.
is
I'm not
true.
as big of a movie guy as you guys are, but like, yeah. Well, Anthony's a huge movie guy.
I
Like,
love movies.
I like some of the
love-
directors, but man, a lot of the stuff I just like to just watch casually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
White Chicks, my
yeah. You can't just throw on Saving Private Ryan
I know.
without ruining your day.
9 times out of 10, you can just throw on White Chicks and chill. It's
Oh yeah,
awesome.
I've done it a million times.
Yeah, it's so good.
that's in my top 10 comedies of all time.
Me and my
Oh
roommate,
my
the
God.
first thing we really watched together was White Chicks. Yeah, I found out
No
he never.
way.
Oh, that's good.
Bro, I would have been crying.
I like referenced it and he had no idea. He never saw it. So like when we went to college, like, bro, we are watching this. So like the first week we were living together, I made him watch White Chicks, and it was like our first bonding moment.
Oh no, that was so funny when I made you watch Airplane for the first time, dude. That shit was so funny.
Dumb but funny.
We're moving
7.
on to 7.
7. Yep.
My number 7 was Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith by George Lucas in
Also on my
2005.
list.
I don't know. So the first 2 prequel movies, I'm not gonna lie, they weren't that great.
Terrible.
But I mean, Phantom Menace, it was pretty good just because it has Darth Maul in it.
Yeah,
But-
that's only saving grace of it.
And then, but with Revenge of the Sith, it just shows Anakin's betrayal and how he perfectly portrays how he feels betrayed by the Jedi, and then how they don't understand what he's going through, and then how
Yeah.
perfectly Palpatine manipulated him from the very beginning. It is perfect. It is perfectly shown, and every time I watch it, I'm like, "No, Anakin, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't cut off Mace Windu's hand." But it just he
Yeah.
disappoints me every time. And then the shows that really build onto that and really shows like the leading up to Revenge of the Sith is the Clone Wars show. It is
I think
perfectly
That
shows.
season
There's
7's crazy.
season 7, and then I don't know which season it is, but the one season where Ahsoka, she gets kicked out of the camp. Out of
That's
the
6. Or
Jedi
no,
Order.
5. That's 5. Why do I know that?
she gets kicked out of the Jedi Order, so that really hones in on Anakin's like feeling of betrayal, and he's starting to distrust the council and all.
Yeah.
Because so in that whole season, he's just shown how the Jedi are flawed and all that, and then it just builds on. And then the one scene where Obi and Anakin are fighting in the lava lake, Anakin saying, or Obi-Wan says to Anakin something about the Sith are evil or something like that, and then Anakin says, "Well, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil." That perfectly, I don't know how to put it into good words.
Yeah. It's great. It's
and then
great. I know you have
the
your
Obi-Wan
thoughts on
show.
it,
Yeah, no, I don't hate it, but the first half is boring as shit in that movie. I don't like
that is
any of
it,
the.
but I can see what
Yeah.
I don't enjoy any of the prequels. I think
know.
they're all at least.
Yeah.
I think that's like a 6 or 7.
Yeah, he likes the old ones.
The old one.
Yeah.
The
they're good. They're
I'd still
better.
take some. I mean, they're about on the same level as the new ones. Episode 7.
Prequels?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Episode 7
up.
is good.
Episode.
Yeah, Force Awakens, that's pretty good, but
Yeah,
just
that's what
because-
I'm saying.
that's
I'm not
just
saying
because-
it's better than Episode 3.
Yeah, no, but Force Awakens,
we're not-
you're only saying it's good just because it's A New Hope, but with different characters.
Well, yeah.
It's literally
that's the
A New
point of
Hope,
it.
but with
Yeah,
different
I
characters.
think
It's a
Episode
cool-
7's really good, and I think it's better than the first 2 prequels.
But
it's not better than
Finn
Revenge of
is
the Sith.
awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
He gets worse.
They
Don't get me
fumbled the bag
wrong.
with him. They fumbled him.
They
so
ruined
anyways.
Finn's character. Finn was so
Anyways.
cool in that
Clone
movie.
Troopers
Episode
turned Jedi. That
Episode
would've been
8.
so cool.
Episode 8 was the worst fucking movie of all time. It is my deeply hated movie. I dislike it so much. Oh my god. Fuck that guy.
Sorry,
Fuck
I think Eternals
Ryan
is worse.
Johnson. What's his name? Ryan Johnson? That shit was so
I
bad.
don't know. The more I watch it, the better it gets, but it's still not good.
No. I mean, Episode 1 might be the most boring movie of all time for me.
That's fair.
I fell asleep watching it the first
until,
time.
Up until Darth Maul, it's pretty bad. Not bad, just mid.
Episode
Anyways.
2's better.
I like it because of Anakin and Padme's relationship.
Yeah, but they're written like a toddler.
Yeah, man,
Fucking-
it's sweet.
It's not.
Reminds me of that Kodak song. Got my heart, got my mind. Anyway,
Did I? Is
7. You
Okay.
7.
Okay. Alien by Ridley Scott. It is. Oh, I fucking love that movie. It's so cool.
Did you just come?
Fucking love it. It's. I think it might be the best sci-fi movie of all time. It's awesome.
Yeah,
You don't agree?
I agree. I haven't seen it. I'm not
Oh.
gonna lie to you.
Oh, you should put that on.
Yeah.
It's one of the best horror movies of all time. I mean, it's so intimidating. The alien itself is so it's awesome. I fucking love everything about it. I would recommend it fully for everybody.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Number 7 is Step Brothers.
Bro.
It's dumb.
Bro,
It's a bad movie objectively, but I like it a lot.
I don't agree with that. It is.
It is a really good movie.
It's really funny. I don't know. I watch it with Ava a lot. I don't know. I have some more personal connections with it. I think it's just really good. I watched it a lot of times. I could still watch it and laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just dumb. I love it.
All right.
6. My number 6 is Superbad, in 2007, directed by Greg Motorola. That's not his last name,
No.
but that's what it looks like.
Is that the McLovin?
Superbad, yeah, with
Good
McLovin
one.
and shit.
Good one.
It's a
I-
great movie.
It is a really good movie, and it perfectly portrays what it's like trying to go to a high school party when you're still in high school.
Yeah.
I feel like that is I don't want to say I've had a near exact adventure to that, but I've had some pretty fucking wild shit happen, and it's been similar to that.
A lot of movies try and portray like high school parties as like something.
It doesn't
more
Yeah,
than it is.
it's not.
good.
That movie perfectly portrays what it's like in high school trying to get laid. Because that's essentially what the
Yeah.
whole is what the whole motivation was
You're
for the
not wrong.
movie. The two dudes just trying to get laid, and McLovin's there just for the fun of it.
All right, my number 6 is The Silence of the Lambs.
Great movie.
God
we have a story
damn.
to that. We have
I
a story to that.
fucking love that. It is my mom's favorite horror movie
It's
of
good.
all time.
It's so good.
She showed it to me, and she's not like a huge movie person. She watches a lot of Hallmark. So when she showed me this, I was very
Silence
surprised,
of
to
the
say the
Lambs.
least. But
You go from watching
That opening-
Winter
the-
Wonderland
dude,
to
everything
Silence
about
of the
it is
Lambs.
so
One of the opening
creepy.
scenes
Bro,
when
she
she,
gets
like,
cummed on. I mean, oh my goodness.
Huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dude, I love getting cummed on.
That's one I do want to cover. But
sounds
I
like
did
a
show
big
him that when we were like, I don't know.
School. We went to a Twins and Orioles game, and we watched it in the car. And then they literally
No, it was ninth grade, I think.
yeah,
it was like ninth
freshman
grade.
year. Yeah,
Freshman
that was
year.
my first ever not my first ever. It was like
you
my,
remember when I got like one of your earbuds stuck in a thing?
vaguely.
Yeah, I got it stuck in like a charging port in
Oh
the car.
yeah.
And then we got it out with like scissors or something.
Well, also, what's funny is the Silence of the Lambs. We watched on Netflix because he had to download it. And when we got back, they literally that day they took it off Netflix, so I didn't see the ending for like years.
Then I
way.
showed him it in like a Culver's parking lot or
Or
something.
something, yeah, something stupid.
It was
yeah.
fucking
We have a connection with that movie, man. It's
love it to death.
It's good. Me? My number 6 is The Batman. I can't lie to you, man. I've
the
seen
That's
best
6?
the best Batman movie of all time.
it's so well. I mean, it's. I only put it low right now because it's new. It'll probably go higher on my list. I'm not gonna lie to
It's
you.
pretty high on my list.
It would be high. It's just so new.
How high is it on your list?
We'll talk about it later. I absolutely love the Batman, and it has potential to be my top 3 within the next few years.
I think it is the best superhero movie of all time.
It's
Yes.
amazing. It's I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it like maybe 5 or 6 times, and it came out a year ago.
It's
I
such
love
a,
it.
like every time I see a clip of it,
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
Like
It's
Yeah.
just
the entire.
bro, he is so brutal in that movie. It
I
is
think
awesome.
I've dead ass watched it about like 15 times.
It's so good. The only issue I have with it is that it's like 3 hours, and so sometimes
I think that's fine.
I mean, no, it's great. It's just sometimes I don't have time to just casually. I have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
dedicate time to watch it.
I think it was maybe. I think we went to see it with your dad. It was with your dad and Logan.
We saw it 3 different times in
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah, I saw
But-
it twice. I think.
I saw 3.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we went to see it with your dad and Logan. I fell asleep during that one. That's also because I think I was still in school at that time.
Yeah.
And I was sleepy as fuck because I was on a school night.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. I really, really, really. I love it. It's great. There's so much I could say about it, but I'm not going to get into all that.
Yeah, I don't.
But I don't know. It's great. It's really good. It'll be higher. Just
That's gonna be covered as well.
It's still
that
new.
one. I
It's still
promise
new.
will be covered.
Yes,
hasn't even been a full year yet.
that is crazy.
That's
All right.
why I'm not gonna like go too into it.
All right. Number 5.
My number 5 is Shawshank Redemption in 1994 by
Hello?
Frank Darabont.
Darabont.
Well, I shouldn't have put it that low but I do have a very very special connection with this movie. This was one of my grandfather's favorite movies of all time, and I had a very special
got
connection with
good
my
taste.
grandfather. And I've watched this movie with him probably about 20 actual times, because he'd
Seen it.
always be watching it.
I've seen it.
It is such a good
50.
movie. I don't want to say perfectly written, but
Yeah.
it is very well written. And then the ending is just such a great ending.
Yeah. All right. My 5, edging out my top 5, is Inglorious Bastards.
Great movie. I almost put that in my
Phenomenal
top
movie.
10. I watched
That
for the
is
first time.
my favorite war movie. It's not like a real war movie, so I didn't
Yeah.
know whether to call it a war movie because I kill Hitler. That never happened. But it's funny. What they call him, the Bear Jew. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
You were my introduction to
when
Tarantino with that movie.
Tarantino is.
He showed me
I
Tarantino.
think I might be a meat writer for him.
I am too. I can't lie.
I love Tarantino, and this is not even. I have 2 other movies above this on this list, and
Great
I
movie.
got in my top 20. I think is basically the rest of his catalog.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how much I love him. He has never made a bad movie.
that would be probably 11 for me. It's up there.
It is so good.
Well, my 5 on that note is Pulp Fiction.
Oh
Very
man,
good.
that's a great movie.
Love Pulp Fiction. I mean, only reason I have it like at 5 and not higher is because I mean I've seen it a few times, but I haven't seen it enough. I feel like, And
yeah,
first
the more you watch it, the more you fucking
because at first
realize
I
more.
thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched it, like the first half, I was like, it was funny, and then it just like died off. The middle got really boring for me the first time I watched it. And I couldn't finish it the first.
That's
time.
what my dad. When my dad and I watched it for the first
Yeah.
time, he said, "I've never finished it because I don't understand it." But now it's one of his favorite movies
Yeah.
because it's a play.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, and it's fucking awesome. I'll have more to say about
Yeah.
it later.
Yeah. First times I
Obviously.
watched it wasn't, but then as I watched it more, I was like, damn, this shit's amazing. So it's 5 for me.
All right.
So my number 4 is Soul, in 2020 directed by Pete Docter. It
The
is
Disney movie?
yeah.
Really?
Have you ever watched it?
No.
No,
Dude,
I haven't.
It is actually really fucking good.
I heard it was really good. I just never got around to watching
We
it.
should definitely cover that one day. So I don't know if we should go like super in depth into that
Yeah,
because
no.
I think we should go into some animated movies and
Yes.
some Pixar
Yeah.
ones would be a great.
Soul-
That'd be a great Pixar one.
Soul is one of my favorite like Pixar movies. It's my second favorite animated movie ever. It is phenomenal. I remember watching it first time I watched it. It was after I had spent the night at Rita Max's, or two of our friends,
Yeah.
and then we watched it together. And yeah, dude, I remember watching it. I was like, wow, this is like weird. But then it just the way it goes. That was a chair. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
I know. I
It goes like in depth, sort of into like what this guy's thinking and all that shit. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I 100% want to cover this in the near future.
All right. My number 4 is Goodfellas, the best gangster movie of all time. It is.
Yes.
Oh, it's so fucking cool.
Good movie.
Everything about it is awesome.
I-
There's so. I have to rewatch it again.
I
I
should
used
As
to love it.
do I.
I should too.
I have
It's been
so
years.
many personal connections to this movie. I'm not going to get into that, but I love the flow of it. Everything. It is so good. I love every minute of it.
Okay, so I actually had Django here, but I changed it because I remembered a movie that I haven't. So Django, I want to say is somewhere in the middle of the top of my list.
Django Unchained.
Yes, but I changed it because I just remembered a movie, and I have to have this in my top 4 for sure. Number 4 I have is Juice. It's a movie. It's one of the Tupacs, and I watched it with my dad when I was young, and I've watched it a lot of times. And it's not on any streaming services, so I really want it to be on streaming services or own it. Juice is about a bunch of friends who need money and like they're poor, and so they come up with a plan to rob a bank, and then they say not to kill him, but then the one guy played by Tupac's character shoots him and then goes crazy and goes on like a killing spree, and then he has the juice. I don't know, it's a great movie. I have I watched with my family, great personal connection with it, so I have to put that there for me.
All right.
I think you're gonna crucify me for having this at 3.
I am. I've seen it. I've seen
But,
your list, and it's not good.
My 3 is The Batman 2022. by
Oh,
Matt
I thought
Reeves.
it was a different one.
No, you're gonna hate me for 2.
Yeah, number 2 is the worst
Or,
movie.
sorry,
I've
two
ever-
2 and 3 are interchangeable, but 3 is The Batman.
Great movie.
That's
It
a
is-
great movie. I understand
Corey-
why that's up there. I mean, it's one of the best. It's the.
I mean,
think it
Corey
might be
really
the-
talked about it a lot, and I don't want to go too in depth with it
Yeah.
because we're definitely going to cover that eventually. We're gonna get to
Absolutely.
it.
That's going to
But
be a long episode.
I
It
love
is-
the vibe of it.
It perfectly portrays
Gotham.
Yes.
Gotham. This was the first time Gotham was perfectly portrayed since the fucking Dark Knight series.
Even then, that was more
It was
focused on the
better.
character.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gotham's a character in the
Gotham
movie.
in this movie is a character, and you can really tell.
Awesome.
And then this is perfectly portrays Batman
As a
and his
detective.
as a detective.
Never
not
seen that
some,
before.
Not some buff dude
It's
that
sick.
fucking just beats people.
Which he
'Cause,
does
like,
do, though.
Yeah, he does
that.
do.
But
He is
there's a
fucking
ton
ruthless
of
in this.
detective work and a ton of gadgets.
Yes, this is
so cool.
This is like I think this is a year 2 story. Yes, it is a year 2 story. So he's
Yeah.
not too in depth. He doesn't have his Robin yet or anything like that. But he's also not like super new at this shit. It's not an origin story.
Yeah.
So he has an idea of what he's doing. He does. You can see he makes some mistakes in this, but it perfectly portrays how
Matt
well of a
Reeves
detective Batman
it.
is.
He killed it.
Matt Reeves
Matt
fucking
Reeves
killed
absolutely
this movie.
murked
So
the
good.
shit.
I'm excited for the next one.
As am I. I really want Mr. Freeze to be the villain.
I hope that'd be sick.
All
They'd
right.
do a good representation of it.
Number 3, that's what we're on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Carlos
Django
Mencia.
Unchained.
Great. Yep.
Yes.
The-
Great one.
Oh, that might be. I don't know if you'd call that a Western, but if it is a
Yeah.
Western, it's better than The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I don't know if I
Great movie.
would call it a Western, but it is fucking cool.
It is
so
amazing.
cool. Django is so cool in this movie.
We watched it for the first time. I watched it for the first time.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You saw it before, but
I've
man.
seen it. Oh my god, everything about this movie, it sucks you in. You care about every character. I mean,
Great.
it's so cool.
I mean-
It is so cool. Everything about it, the shooting scenes,
Yeah.
everything.
We started
The
at
fightings,
midnight, I think, and then we went to like 3, 4 a.m.
It's
I didn't,
worth every.
and I didn't even know we were up that late. Like as soon as I thought it was over, something else happened. It was crazy.
It is.
Have you seen it? No, you should watch it. It's
You
amazing.
gotta watch this.
It's
movie.
really long, but it's
I
really
can't.
good.
All of these movies, I'm saying, I recommend them to the highest degree.
Although it's really weird seeing DiCaprio just yell the N-word.
Yeah, it's funny though.
really
The
weird.
interviews are awesome because I think Samuel L. Jackson talked about it, how
Yeah.
he was nervous about it, and then he just said, "Just say it," or "Just become the character," or something. Then he
Yeah.
came in the next day and he was all kind of racist. Okay,
My 3, I got into the Spider-Verse.
That is
Why is it
respectable.
3? I know that it should be like objectively probably lower, but I didn't watch it in theaters. And I remember my friend Alex, he went and saw it, and everyone was telling me how great it was. And I was just kind of like, usually when I'm not in the loop on something, I'm just kind of like pass it off as whatever, and I don't ever check it out because like the time passed. But when it came on Netflix, I watched it and I was like baffled. That as an adult, I've never had a movie like that besides Batman. We saw it all the time in theaters, but I could sit and just watch it like over and over
it's
and
so
over.
good.
I don't because it's not too long. It's perfect, great story. I downloaded that was like the first only really movie I downloaded on Netflix back when it was on there. Like I downloaded, I'd watch it like we went on road trips, we went camping. Like I watched that movie more times than I can even imagine to count. I love it. 2.
2. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get crucified for this, but like I said,
it's not
like-
even his best movie though.
Like I said, 2 and 3 are interchangeable, but Royal Tenenbaums.
Tenenbaum.
Tenenbaums. Tenenbaums.
That was when
2000
you showed up and watched a little bit of it. The weird ass movie.
Oh,
It's
what?
bad. Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's from 2001, Wes Anderson. I know it's not
It's
his
well
best
acted.
movie. It's
It's
not
well
his best
acted.
movie. It's not like a well reviewed movie by any means. But I don't. The acting in that
Yeah.
movie just got me. I don't
That's
know. I don't
fair.
know what I can't really put because I know like the story. It wasn't great. It was a cool story, but like I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't great. But I don't know. The acting was just so well. It was. I don't want to say well written, but
Yeah.
the
It was
actors,
well written, I would say. It
The
just
actors fucking
plot
acted the
was so-
shit out of that.
was shallow, I would say. I don't know. I
just-
have a lot
I
of
just liked
problems
Royal,
with it.
I just liked whatever the fuck his name is.
if
the main
it's
character,
more of
Royal.
a personal thing
Yeah.
for you. So
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fair.
like
It's-
shit
it's-
on it
it's
because
not
it's a
like-
personal
Yeah.
list. If you love the movie, you love the movie.
Yeah, but like I said, 2 and 3 are interchangeable.
All right.
I think I'd put Batman over the
I'm gonna go with Pulp Fiction. for
Great.
2.
Great
That
movie.
is
It's
great.
the best
Great pick.
Tarantino movie. Perfect. I love this movie to death. It is my favorite movie. Might be all time. All of these are interchangeable. Depends
Yeah.
on the day. Honestly, I'm feeling it right now. I probably should put it at 1. But I don't know. I love this movie. Arguably, it's not better. It is not better than the one I have above it. It is not the greatest movie of my list. But, I love it. It's perfect. Watch it. Watch it again. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I love everything about it. It's so fucking cool. Every bit of it.
For my 2, I got another movie I watched with my dad for the first time, and I've seen it with my dad multiple times. I got Friday. I love Friday. It was my number. It's interchange. It's really number 2. 1 can't be changed for me, but I don't know. I love Friday. I know it can be boring for some people. I love it. I don't know. I have a lot of nostalgia with that movie. With my dad.
Yeah.
Respectable.
That's very respectable.
And then on to our number 1 picks for our favorite movies of all time. For me, I got Spider-Man 2, 2004, Sam Raimi.
That's solid.
Spider-Man 1 was my first like real introduction as a kid, or to Spider-Man, to superheroes in general. That's what that's what got me into superheroes. That made basically my whole personality, or not my whole personality, but shaped me as the man who I am today.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man 2 came out the same year that I was born. It's 19 years old this year.
That's crazy.
That is wild. But I don't know. So Spider-Man 1, obviously, it's not going to be number 1 because it was. I'm not going to lie.
It's worse.
Mid. It's worse
It's
than
not
It's
mid.
not. It's not mid. I don't mean to say mid.
It's a
I shouldn't say mid.
fantastic movie,
It's a
but-
very fantastic movie, but compared to Spider-Man 2, it's mid.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
2, excellent
movie.
writing, excellent directing, excellent acting. Oh my, Alfred Molina, one of my favorite fucking movie villains ever.
Yeah.
Great
He's
movie.
what made the Doctor Octopus one of my favorite comic villains. It shows the dynamic between Peter and Doctor Octopus and how slowly he becomes corrupted by his tentacles, and then the struggle Peter goes through.
I have to fight him.
Will have to fight him, but also with losing his powers because
Yeah.
of that whole hump he's in. Because MJ, he can't be with MJ
Yeah.
and shit. And then the way that Harry feels betrayed when he finds out Peter's Spider-Man, and then the way MJ doesn't feel betrayed, she falls in
Yeah.
love with the kid more just because he is Spider-Man.
It's-
And in this third movie, it really showcases how much she really loves Peter for being Spider-Man instead of Peter. But other than that, the movie, in my opinion, perfect movie, 10 out of 10.
It is a 10.
I'm gonna go with an unsurprising pick here: The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Good movie.
It changed me as a person. The movie, I've never had a lot of movies do that. It is so cool. It got me interested in even the prison system. All this shit. It comes from one movie. It's so perfect. Frank
That's fair.
Darabont, I think is how you say it, is so awesome as a director. He's done a lot of movies that I like. He's done The Mist. He's done, which is a great horror movie by Stephen King as well. I think this is Stephen King. No, I'm not sure. It might be off a book.
No,
I'm not sure what this
director, sorry.
come. He did The Walking Dead. He's an amazing director. He's probably in my top 3 directors of all time. I love everything he does. I don't have a lot to say. I think he said a lot about it. It's an amazing movie. I don't have a ton of personal connections, but it's just awesome.
Having things that change you, man. Really.
Yeah,
That's why I love the Berserk, the manga I read so much. It changed me, man.
that's what Spider-Man 2 did for
Yeah.
me. Changed me.
Number 1, I got Alvin and the Chipmunks. No.
I thought you were being serious for a
I'm
second.
kidding.
I was gonna cry.
Number 1, I got Revenge of the Sith. I know you have your
I
itch to do.
figured.
I know you have your itch to do. But when I was a kid, my first introduction to Star Wars was my uncle. Not biological, but still, he had the whole set, and he lent it to me. And when I was a kid, I was 4 when I watched all the Star Wars movies alone. I watched them alone because my dad was gone at work. My mom was also working, so it was just me, and I watched them all alone. And man, something about Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting. I don't know,
That
the whole
shit,
dynamic.
yeah.
I think that might be one of the best
Yeah.
fight scenes. That's why
Yeah.
I
One of the
give it
best
like a
Star
7.
Wars fights ever.
But I know
It's so
objectively,
emotional. It's such a it's
the
cool.
best Star Wars movie objectively is Empire Strikes Back, in my opinion. But for my personal favorite movie of all time, I just have so much nostalgia watching it as a kid and
Yes.
now. And I mean, I grew my hair out, and I felt like Anakin. I don't know, I wanted to be Anakin. He was my favorite Jedi as a kid. I would play the games and the Lego Star Wars games on my Wii, and I'd only play in the free roam as Anakin. That's what I wanted to be. And I remember I actually legitimately cried when I saw him turn to Vader when I was 4 or 5. That movie, watching them fight was I don't know, it was awesome but also sad. I have so much emotions to it and nostalgia to it. It's my number 1.
Damn. So all of our 1 picks changed us as people.
Well, I was so young, it didn't really change me. I was
Well,
still
yeah.
But yeah, I loved it as a kid. That was I don't know.
Or I shouldn't say changes, but set our
Yeah.
life path.
I was Vader for Halloween one of the years.
I was Spider-Man for countless years. So.
Can't say I was a guy from Shawshank.
I was Optimus
Can't say
Prime
that.
once, so that doesn't mean anything.
Optimus,
man.
dude.
You were him for
Optimus
Halloween?
Prime game.
Come on, you gotta be Bumblebee gang. Come
I-
on.
I had a
I was-
Bumblebee
I-
helmet, like a toy
You
helmet.
had an Iron Man helmet, and I was so jealous as a kid.
I did.
Yes.
do you,
I
do you
don't
remember the
remember.
Mad Hatter from Batman?
Yes.
Dude, from Arkham, Arkham
him-
City, that shit
I-
scared the fuck out of
I
me.
was him for Halloween one year. Everybody thought I was a leprechaun. Because he's a leprechaun of a man.
I didn't even know who Mad Hatter was until
Nah,
I played
I fucking-
Lego Batman the video game.
That's one of my favorite games of all time.
That's how I knew. That's where I found out what he was.
I fucking love the Mad Hatter. He's so silly. What a silly guy. All right. This was a different kind of episode.
Very long episode compared to our previous.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let us know what you think if you want longer
I feel
episodes like
it
this.
was a lot more.
This was a lot more enjoyable. I feel like it was a lot
I
more
wouldn't
personal.
say more enjoyable.
I enjoyed this. It was we just
I like the
talked-
lists. I like the
Yeah,
lists. I
the
feel like we
lists
should
are
do
fun.
more tier lists.
Yeah.
Like controversial tier lists where we have to like argue
Yeah,
with each other. and
let
be
us
funny.
let us know what you guys
Yeah,
think about that.
please give
we
us
could,
more ideas for it. Otherwise, we're just gonna come up with more basic ones. We don't really have like
Yeah.
specifics that we think that would be interesting.
I mean,
don't.
we could do like make little short episodes out of it. Or
yeah, we have a
series.
few
Yeah.
plans that
Yeah,
are going to
we got
go
some
into
plans.
motion.
We got some plans for y'all.
This might
Stay
be the
tuned.
last kind of full episode in a row style that we do. We
Yeah.
might, so what we're thinking, just give us, any thoughts on this. We're going to go from, we're doing a every 2 weeks, so 2 a month. But this way we're going to do 3 a month, 1 full episode that's going to either be a movie, I think it's going to be a movie or a TV show.
Yes.
And then 2 mini episodes, which is basically going to be what this was, but 2 episodes, so they're going to be about 25, 30 minutes. Going to be a game review or an album or discography review of someone.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like lists, bullshitting around, funny news stories, shit like that. And we're not going to call those Midnight Media episodes. Those are going to be Sunset Story episodes.
Yes.
One of them is. The review one is going to be a Midnight Media episode.
Just like a mini-sode.
Yeah. But the Sunset Stories one is going to be something completely different. It's going to be... It will be more of a bullshit around, and those might not even be full, like, episodes. They might be just audio exclusive. They might just... Those are going to be more played around with.
Yeah, it will give us more of an opportunity to be less serious compared to our other episodes, where we don't have to stay on track as much because it's...
That's what this
shit.
was. That's why it's so long.
This
because
was kind
it's
of
more...
a test. This was kind of a test.
That's why it's going to be really long and uncut. But it's going to be
Why'd you
less...
say it like that?
Oh no, I like things uncut.
Yo, what?
But yeah, it's just kind of a test run for us. So
Yeah.
please, we'll see what you guys watch and see what, look at the analytics and how you react to this. But please leave comments, give us suggestions. We love that stuff. I'm gonna make another post about that. I really want to hear opinions about this.
Because we do this for you guys. We want to know what you guys want
we
from
enjoy
us.
doing it,
Yeah.
but we need to hear more coming in, and it's just something we haven't heard a ton of, but we still get the watchers, so we'd love to hear more
We want to hear from you.
feedback.
Don't be shy. I see you guys watching the videos, leaving likes and shit.
Or even listening.
Or-
Do you like
yeah,
my
or
crisp
listening.
voice?
But like, if you're a strictly audio listener, go to our Instagram, leave some comments on some of our posts.
And
or
if you're on
anything. If you're on YouTube, comment in that comment section.
Yeah, they're not turned off for a reason.
Yeah,
I
exactly. We like
hearing from
yeah, we like reading your guys' shitty ass comments. Not shitty. I shouldn't say shitty. I'm sorry. I like reading you guys funny ass comments.
And yes,
just-
Corey's not
yeah.
a full-time
I'll
host
be
as
here,
well,
though.
but
I'll be
he's
here.
been here because
You guys like him.
he enjoys it,
I
and
enjoy
we
he
all
enjoys
enjoy
it.
it.
You
We
guys
enjoy
like
having him on.
Yeah, he makes doing this a lot more enjoyable.
Wow, that's rude.
I'll be around.
I'm sorry,
a lot.
buddy. But yeah, I don't know. You guys, I don't want to like
All
shit
right.
on you, but like yeah, just help us out. Help us help you.
We're gonna end this out. Thank you for watching and listening.
Yes.
Have a good night, sweetie pie.